If you look over the course about the last 3 years of Apex Legends, especially after they made the announcement that Titanfall is the very core of their DNA and that you would be seeing a lot of changes in Apex that relate to Titanfall changes or updates, well, you would say they were flat out lying. Until here recently, where we just found out some things that Respawn are working on and I'm very excited for. Guys, Snazzies did not respond to me in time. Unfortunately, he will have to forfeit his heirloom, so I picked another winner at the end of this video. But we are giving away 5,000 Apex coins in this video. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe. I will be putting those winners in the pinned comment of next video. If someone's replying to you saying you want to give away and message you on Telegram, that is fake. That is not me. It's a scam. I have to ban that guy like every day. Another thing that's a scam is my current setup. You guys know I left for the hurricane, so I'm at my in-laws house and do my setup sucks, but rate it on a scale from 1 to 10. All of this gameplay you're seeing right now is on this setup, and I'm sleeping on an air mattress, so you know, just amazing. So first off, I know a lot of people are excited that Wraith is finally getting a little bit of a change. She hasn't been changed that much in quite some time, but honestly, I've been advocating that she needs to be changed or updated a little bit. I'm not really saying she even needs a buff or a nerf. Just something's got to change about her. She just feels very mundane as of late, but you can't argue the fact that she's still way up there when it comes to the legend pick rate. I think she's still second behind Octane or something. So Wraith has just always been phenomenally well in this game. Like, people absolutely love playing Wraith. So recently, Respawn had this AMA with a lot of their fans, and they were actually asking questions about a lot of the nerfs, the buffs, the legend changes, and someone asked, will Wraith ever receive a tweak? Will she ever receive a nerf buff change? To which lead game designer Devin, I believe this is Devin McGuire for Respawn Entertainment, says, will there ever be a Wraith tweak? Absolutely. Now, a lot of people are saying, is he just speaking in hindsight, like at some point will there be? Or is he saying absolutely because they actually got one planned very, very soon? Right before Daniel Klein, the senior game designer, left the company over a year ago, there was actually talks about Wraith getting a little bit of a change to where she would be what they have called a, quote, sexier pick. Not necessarily a nerf, not necessarily a buff, but just something that makes her more fun. But speaking of Wraith, I gotta make mention of this because a lot of people, I guess, would be considered OGs in this case, because the Voidwalker is quite an OG skin, have actually been upset that Respawn is continuously bringing back these OG skins and allowing people to get the original rather than just getting like a mock version of it, because Respawn is once again bringing back the Voidwalker. If you guys have not seen, this is actually going to be the store during the Halloween event, and you're going to be able to pick up this Voidwalker skin on October the 4th through October 11th. And Rascal was also even saying, like, this is so original, could have milked the skin better myself, but there's also still an unreleased or in quote unfinished looking recolor, and some people have been advocating for them to stop bringing back OG skins, but rather just bring a mock version that's recolored and don't require people to buy the original to get the recolor. Now, I know they're going to make more money by doing this because they actually, you know, are forcing people to buy 2 skins, and they're also enticing people to get 2 skins, right? If you don't have the skin, you're going to be able to get 2 legendary skins for like the price of 1, because a lot of people consider it the price of 1, considering most people have all kind of sorts of legend tokens. But I don't know, this thing came out, I believe, in like season 2 Labs Portal update for Kings Canyon. Was that really season 2? That feels like more recent. I don't know. I'm definitely interested in hearing your opinion about them bringing back these OG skins. I mean, we've already talked about it in the past. They did this with the War Machine Pathfinder skin, and they actually had the War Machine Pathfinder skin labeled as an event exclusive, meaning that it'll never come back ever again. Not event limited, not battle pass exclusive, but literally event exclusive to that event, saying it will never return ever again. And they returned it just like they said they wouldn't. So I mean, at the end of the day, EA is going to grab that bag in whatever way they can, but it's just very annoying whenever they don't keep their promises on things like this, and it's obviously money motivated. But the Voidwalker skin is a different situation. To my knowledge, this has never been promised to be exclusive or anything, at least from what I can remember, but just in general, people don't like to see OG skins coming back, and so I guess that's where I really want to ask you guys how you guys feel about it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I saved the absolute best for last. This is honestly probably the most excited I've ever been to talk about Apex news and things that are upcoming, things that are, you know, coming to the game, finally, the content we've been looking for. Now, you guys remember over the last couple of, probably the last year, I would say, Apex has felt a little off. It's felt a little dry, and we actually had a podcast recording session last night, and Thornton Smash made a great point saying that a lot of the times, you know, in this, the content that we're getting is usually being worked on like a year or so in advance. So you could argue that the lack of content we're seeing now is actually due to the fact of the COVID situation and working at home from a year prior. You guys remember when we had the Grand Soiree event where it was all kind of brand new LTMs, and then we also had the War Games event in Season 8, and then even in Season 9, though, we had all kind of stuff going on with like the Live Die Live, we had the shield regen, the health regen. All of that, technically speaking, would have been already worked on if it was worked on a year prior due to COVID. So in our mind, we were thinking, bro, they're bringing amazing content during COVID. You know, things are going to be looking very, very well, but we didn't realize that all of the things that they were working on at home were actually so far in advance that we were not going to start feeling those effects until later down the road. And I think recently we have definitely been feeling those effects, at least for the last couple of months, but it looks like we are finally exiting that stage. And I'm very excited to give you some more updates about new things that are coming very, very soon. Actually, sooner than we expected. So you guys remember Season 8, Season 9, we had all those brand new LTM modes, and they were so fun. Well, after that, things definitely fell off. I don't think we got anything new in Season 10. All these new LTM modes that they promised in Season 11, we never saw a single one, and it wasn't until Season 12 where we finally got something new to play. And then we even got that game mode back again in Season 13, and in Season 14, we're finally getting this gun run LTM that we've been playing and having fun with. Even during the Halloween event, we're going to have Shadow Royale, we're going to have Control Mode, we're going to have the gun run back. All of these new events that are going on seem to be more action packed. They seem to have more LTM modes going on. And you may say, but they're recycled LTMs. Well, I have good news for you, because there's a brand new LTM that I have a little bit more details on. However, even with these recycled LTMs, there's proof that they're putting in more work than they used to, because obviously we haven't had events like this where we had so many good game modes to play back to back to back like this. However, I also asked them in the past, you know, like when times get tough, when the game gets boring, why can't you just add an LTM mode that you've already done in the past? You don't have to make a brand new one. You don't have to do all of this other stuff, but you can simply add something that's fun and just bring it back in the game, even if it is recycled. People love it. And they basically said that it's not that simple. There's a lot of bugs in, you know, putting this old game mode on a brand new map, and there's a lot of challenges with that. So therefore, you got to put a lot more time and effort into it. So it's not necessarily just, you know, oh, let's enable that game mode for the day. Someone has to make the shot call to actually spend the time, weeks or months, whatever it may be, to fix and fine tune this game mode on the updated maps that we're playing on. So the fact that we have 3 of the all-time, arguably top 5 LTM modes in this game coming all at once in this Halloween event, I think is a huge W. And then right after that, we obviously got our Season 15 stuff going on that we've already talked about. New map, most likely new rank system, new legend, probably new gun, since we haven't had one in quite some time. And then right after that, in Season 16, which by the way, Season 15 will have a collection event as well. Season 16, though, we also have a brand new LTM mode coming. Now, this was Crowrindo just a couple of days ago, where he said that with the last patch, capture point locations have been added for another upcoming game mode. They also added a lot of new maps for this LTM. Those new maps are Exoplanet, Homestead, Angel City, Blackwater, Canal, Boneyard, Crash Site, Rise, Eden, and Colony. And you may say, well, those maps look very familiar. That's coming shortly after Alpha Intel said rumor, reports, and data mining claims a number of Titanfall 2 maps will be remastered and brought to Apex Legends for a limited time mode, which is what we're obviously talking about now. So honestly, I got to give a pat on the back to Respawn. I think they've been upping the content big time, and I think they've been putting in some great work. Now, this obviously could be the fact that they've been back in-house working at the Respawn studio for quite some time, rather than having to work from home. I think some people may still be working from home, but regardless, you have a lot more people that are actually at the studio, and it probably makes the workload go a little bit more efficiently. But there's just so many good top-tier modes that they've been working on recently. These are not just your generic LTM modes. I cannot be convinced otherwise that there's not a bigger project that's being worked on about like maybe a Apex Legends multiplayer at some point. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as always. Don't forget to comment down below, because we're giving away 5,000 Apex coins in the next video. And since unfortunately Snazzies did not reach out, I picked a new winner for the Loba Heirloom giveaway, and that winner is JMeyels. So congratulations, but make sure to reach out to me in 24 hours. Otherwise, we'll be picking another winner. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. It's Viber Day, only positivity. And until the next time, I'll see you later, Gators.